All right, welcome. We are ready for the finals of the 1990s Diamond Decade Tournament. It's going to be the Montreal Expos of 1994 taking on the 1998 Houston Astros. Game 1. It'll be Pedro Martinez going for the Expos versus Shane Reynolds from the Astros. Let's head to the ballpark and get ready for the first pitch. So, Shane Reynolds in the regular season was 19-8 with a 3.51 ERA. But in this tournament, he has been unbelievable. 23 and 2/3 innings of shutout baseball. He has a 3-0 record, 3 shutouts. He has been unbelievable. And hopefully he wants to keep it up here against the Expos. And this is the lineup that he'll be facing. Montreal changed it up a little bit here. Mike Lansing will be leading it off at second base. Batting second. First baseman Cliff Floyd. Batting third. Marquise Grissom in center field. Batting fourth. Larry Walker in right field. And batting fifth, the left fielder Moises Alou. Batting sixth, the catcher Darren Fletcher. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Will Cordero. Batting eighth, third baseman, Sean Berry. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Pedro Martinez. So they send Pedro out here instead of Ken Hill. Ken Hill will be going in Game 2. Whereas Houston goes with their number 1 guy here in Game 1. So here we go. It's going to be Mike Lansing to lead it off. Lansing, 300 hitter in the tournament with 1 home run and a couple RBIs. Here's the pitch. 3-5-2. He lines one right at the second baseman. Biggio snags it, 1 away. Up next, Cliff Floyd. Floyd hitting .355. Has driven in 4 runs. The pitch to Floyd, 3-3-1. He blinds one into right, base hit. So Floyd is on with a 1-out single. That's going to bring up Marquise Grissom. Grissom, 250 with 1 home run and 3 RBI. The pitch to Grissom, 6-4-1. Base hit into right field. This might get a chance to get past Bell here. Oh, he keeps it in front of him and fires it back into second. And Floyd will have to hold. But the Montreal Expos have 2 men on here with 1 out. And Larry Walker steps in. Walker hitting .323 with 3 home runs and 9 RBIs. Pitch to Walker, 1-6-6. Tapper back to the mound. Reynolds fires to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. 1-6-3. And that'll end the inning. So, Expos threaten, but do not score. And we head to the bottom half of the first. No score. Pedro Martinez takes the mound. He was 11-5 with a 3.42 ERA in the regular season. In the tournament, he has not been all that great. He is 2-1, and the last outing he had was fairly decent, but he has pitched 16 innings and given up 11 hits, 11 runs. He's also walked 11 and struck out 11. So a lot of 11s up there. 6.19 ERA. So he hopes to get it together here against the Houston Astros. A tough team to get it back together against. They have quite the offense. So here's the lineup they send up against the Expos here. Craig Biggio leading it off at second base. Batting second, Carl Everett in center field. Batting third, the right fielder, Derek Bell. Batting fourth, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. Batting fifth, left fielder, Moises Alou. Batting sixth, third baseman, Sean Berry. Batting seventh, catcher, Tony Eusebio. Batting eighth, shortstop, Ricky Gutierrez. And batting ninth, Shane Reynolds, the pitcher. So as you see, a couple guys that are on the Montreal team are also on this team. Sean Berry and Moises Alou. So here we go. Craig Biggio will lead it off. He's batting .222. And even though he is batting just .222, he's driven in 10 runs, a couple home runs. So he's been productive. Pitch to Biggio, 3-5-2. There's a line drive to left field. Alou comes in, makes the catch on the run, one away. Here comes Carl Everett. Everett, 353, with a home run and 3 RBI in the tournament. 2-4-2. He got him, struck him out. High fastball, and Everett swings and misses. 2 away. Here comes Derek Bell. Derek Bell's hitting .281 with 1 RBI in the tournament. He's just started to hit again here in the get back on track. Nope, to keep it going. Here's the pitch to Bell. 2-2-2. There's a base hit into left field. So Bell's on with a 2-out single, and that's going to bring up another hitter that's kind of come alive here in the last couple games. Jeff Bagwell, who was hitting well below 200. He's now right at 200 with a couple RBIs. The pitch to Bagwell. 3-5-2. 3-5-2 is a line drive to left. Alou, running grab, ends the inning, and we head to the second. No score. Montreal coming to the plate. Here's Alou to lead it off. Moises Alou for the Expos is hitting .300 with a home run and 7 RBIs. The pitch to Alou, 5-5-3. He walked. Oh, he hit him. He hits him. Alou takes first as Reynolds came too far inside. And they got the leadoff man on. Here comes Darren Fletcher. Fletcher had a 2-home run game. It's giving him 2 homers in the tournament. So he's got some pop in that bat. See if he can keep it up here. Alou at first. Reynolds looks in the pitch. 4-6-6. This could be a double play. Oh, it's going to be an error check on Sean Berry. He's at 25. Oh, it takes a bad hop and eats him up. Everybody's safe. So Sean Berry cannot make the play. And that's going to be 2 men on, nobody out for Will Cordero. Cordero has had a nice, decent tournament. He's got 3 home runs and has driven in 8. He's hitting .267. A pitch to Cordero. 5-3-4. He walked him. The bases are loaded. Reynolds is in jeopardy of having his streak come to an end. Here comes Sean Berry for the Expos with the bases loaded. It looks like Houston's going to be willing to give up a run here on a double play ball. The pitch to Sean Berry, 2-3-6. Oh, he struck him out. Big strikeout from Shane Reynolds. And that's going to bring up Pedro Pedro 0 for 3 in the tournament. Reynolds looks in. The pitch. 6-1-2. He got him on strikes. Big swing and a miss from Pedro. 2 away. And Mike Lansing comes to bat. He lined out his first time up. Big out here. If Reynolds can get this man, he'll have left the bases loaded. Reynolds looks in. Fires. Pitch. 3-5-6. There's a base hit into the gap. This is going to clear the bases possibly. It does. Mike Lansing hit one into the left center field gap. Driving home 3, and Montreal is up on top 3-0 here in the second inning. Big hit from Mike Lansing. Going to bring up Cliff Floyd. And there goes Shane Reynolds' scoreless inning streak. Stopped at 24 in 2/3, I believe, or 24 and a third. Or 25 and a third. Actually, it would have been 25 innings. 25 third. Anyways, it's over. Here's Cliff Floyd. 3-5-3. He lines one to second, caught by Biggio, and that'll end it. But they get 3 on the Mike Lansing RBI double with the bases loaded, cleared the bases, and it's 3-0 Montreal. Moises Alou will lead it off. He's hitting .222 with 3 home runs and 8 RBI in the tournament for Houston. The pitch, 4-6-2. Ground ball, first base. Floyd flips it over to Martinez, covering 1 away. Here's Sean Barry. Sean Barry having a big tournament for Houston. 545 with 2 RBI. 6 for 11 in the tournament. The pitch. Oh, 6-6-1. Deep drive. Well hit and gone. Sean Barry takes Pedro deep into the lower deck in left field, and it's 3-1. 3-1, and here comes Tony Eusebio, 375 hitter. He's driven in a run. Pitch to him, 2-4-4. He struck him out. 2 away. It's going to bring up Ricky Gutierrez. Gutierrez, 292. He's got 4 RBIs. 6-4-4. There's a base hit into center field. He, with 2 outs, is going to try to stretch it. And he is going to hold up. He holds up, so he's at first base for Shane Reynolds. 2 outs. Reynolds 0 for 8 in the tournament. 5-1-1. He struck him out. Pedro fires the fastball by him, and the inning's over. We head to the top of the third. 3-1. Montreal on top. Here comes Marquise Grissom to lead it off. He singled his last time up. Pitch to Marquise. 1-6-6. He struck him out. Shane Reynolds gets the corner there, and Marquise Grissom walks back to the dugout. 1 out. Here comes Larry Walker. He grounded a double play his last time up. 6-5-4. He struck him out. He swung at a bad one. 2 away. It's all up to Moises Alou. Alou was hit by a pitch his first time up. 6-3-2. And he swung deep to left, and his counterpart in left field himself makes the catch for the final out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 3-1 Montreal. Craig Biggio will lead it off. Biggio lined out to left his first time up. 3-3-6. There's a possible base hit here. 51 or higher, though, in the Astrodome. 51. Falls in for a base hit. Slaps it to right field, and it gets in front of Walker for the single. Leadoff single for Biggio. That's going to bring up Carl Everett. Everett struck out his first time up. Pitch to Everett, 5-5-4. And he walked him. Pedro's got himself a little trouble here, getting into a little trouble here in the third. 2 men on, nobody out. We're going to roll on the action chart. 2. Going to roll on the, could be a possible pickoff. Oh, he picks him off. Steps out the mound, fires to second, and gets Biggio at second base. Oh, what a play by Pedro. One away. That play could come back to haunt the Astros. So now Derek Bell stands in. 4-3-4. There's a ground ball to second. Oh, it's into right field. Lansing couldn't get to it. And Everett stops at second base. So back to having 2 men on. And here comes Jeff Bagwell. The pitch to Bagwell. 2-4-1. He struck him out. Pedro strikes out Bagwell. That's his 4th of the game. Now there's 2 outs. It's all up to Moises Alou. He grounded to first his first time up. The pitch. 2-2-6. Base hit into left field. Here comes Everett. He'll score. Derek Bell will stop at third. And Alou moves up on the throw. It's 3-2 in favor of the Expos. Second and third, 2 outs. And it's Sean Berry who homered his last time up. The pitch from Pedro. 2-4-6. Base hit into left field. And 2 runs are going to score. Houston on top, 4-3. The crowd going crazy. 3rd RBI on the day for Sean Berry. He moves to second on the throw home. And that's going to bring up a Eusebio. Struck out his first time up. 5-4-1. That's a fly ball. Nope, strike 3. He's got the K. And that's his 5th. But it's too late. They score 3 runs in the inning and take a 4-3 lead here into the 4th inning. Here's Darren Fletcher to lead it off. He hit a knuckler to third his last time up. Sean Berry could not make the play. Here's the pitch to Fletcher. 5-6-6. Little ground ball to short. Gutierrez scoops, fires, got him. 1 away. Brings up Will Cordero. Cordero walked his last time up. The pitch to Will Cordero. 5-4-1. He hits one to center field. Carl Everett camps under it. Makes the catch. 2 away. All up to Sean Berry. He struck out his last time up. 1-4-3. And he grounds one to third. Barry will fire it over to first, and the inning's over. 1, 2, 3. Go the Expos. We head to the bottom of the fourth. 4-3. Houston on top. There's Ricky Gutierrez. Start it off. 2-1-3. Little tapper to short. Cordero charges, fires to first, one away. Shane Reynolds struck out his first time up. 5-6-5. He grounds one to third. Sean Barry tosses it to first. 2 away. It's all up to Craig Biggio. Biggio, 1 for 2 on the day. Singled his last time up. The pitch to him. 2-3-3. He struck him out. Pedro with his 6th strikeout, and the inning's over. We head to the top of the 5th. 4-3 Houston. And Pedro will lead it off here. Pedro, 5-1-3. Ground ball to second. Biggio, big hop for him. Fires it to Bagwell, 1 away. Brings up Mike Lansing. Lansing had that big hit back in the second. A bases clearing double that put Montreal on top. Here's the pitch to Lansing. 4-3-4. Ground ball, Sean Barry. It's an error check. He's at 25. And he can't get it. It's off his glove and into short left field. It's going to be an error. And he throws it wild. Oh, he picked it up. Had no chance at the man at first, but he threw it anyways. And it gets past Bagwell. And Lansing will move to second. So 1 out now. Man at second for Cliff Floyd. Floyd, 1 for 2 on the day. 1-2-6. He struck him out. 2 away now. And it's all up to Marquise Grissom. Grissom 1 for 2 as well. Singled and struck out. The pitch to him, 5-4-2. He grounds one to first. Easy play for Bagwell. He'll flip it over to Reynolds covering, and the inning's over. So they put a man in scoring position, but cannot score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 4-3 Houston. Here comes Carl Everett to lead it off. Everett struck out and walked. 3-1-6. He rips one into the gap. He gets over Grissom's head. All the way to the wall. Everett strolls into second with a leadoff double here in the 5th. Here comes Derek Bell. 4-3-3. There's a ground ball. Gets past Cordero. No, he picks it up. Fires it to first. Not in time. So Cordero, they're going to give him a hit on this. And Martinez goes to his B grades. Oh, this is not good for the Expos. Bagwell coming up. What do we do? First and third, nobody out. And they're going to take Pedro out. Pedro is coming out. Who do we send in here? Gil Heredia will come into pitch. Infield, we got to bring him in here. Pitch to Bagwell. 3-1-1. Oh, it's into left field. Past HOU to the wall. 1 run in. Here comes Bell. going to get him. HOU fires to the cutoff man who fires to first, or to home, and gets the Derek Bell at the plate. Bagwell will hold up at second. So they get a run, though. It's 5-3 Houston on the Bagwell double. Brings up Moises Alou. 5-1-3. He walks him with the pair space open. He draws the walk, and there's 2 men on now with 1 out. Sean Berry. Homered and single, driven in 3 today. 5-1-6. He walks him. Bases are going to be loaded. That might be it for Heredia. God darn it. A lot of righties in the lineup. We really don't want to put... we're going to do it anyways. Butch Henry's coming in to pitch. Bases loaded. 1 out. Looking for the double play here from Tony Eusebio. Pitch. 6-4-3. Base hit into the corner. 1 run in. 2 runs will score. Barry's going to stop at third. A 2-run double from Tony Eusebio. And it is now 7-3 Houston. Here comes Gutierrez. Infield has to come in now. We can't afford another run. 5-5-4. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run in. Eusebio stops at second. We're going to roll on the end chart. Falling apart for the Expos. 8-3 now. 8. Possible wild pitch. Henry a 5. And he rolls a 6. A wild pitch. Gets past Darren Fletcher, and another run comes in. It's 9-3. Shane Reynolds. Full bat. 6-5-6. That's going to be a strike 3. 2 away. For Craig Biggio. Biggio, 1 for 3. 1-4-1. Ground ball. Second base. Lansing over to first. And the inning's finally over. But they get 5 runs in the inning. And lead it 9-3 after 5. We head to the 6th. Montreal's got some work to do. Larry Walker will lead it off. Three, 6-2. There's a base hit into right field. So, leadoff single from Larry Walker. That's how you start it off. Here comes Moises Alou. 3-6-2. Another line drive, but this one's caught by the shortstop, Gutierrez. 1 away. Brings up Darren Fletcher. He's 0 for 2. 3-3-1. Base hit into the right field gap. Whoa, here comes Walker. He can around third. And they get him at the plate. Oh my goodness. Fletcher is going to move up to third, but Bell's relay, the throw to Biggio, and Biggio's relay gets Larry Walker at the plate. Oh, tough break for the Expos there. Here comes Will Cordero with 2 outs. Runner at third. 2-6-1. There's a drive towards the gap in right center field. Derek Bell after it. 42 or higher, it gets down. And it's in. into the gap, all the way to the wall. Reynolds score, and Cordero strolls into second with a double. 2-out double, drives in a run. It's 9-4. Brings up Sean Berry. One, 3-1. He got him on strikes. That'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the sixth. It's now 9-4 in favor of Houston. Carl Everett will lead it off. He is 1 for 2. He's walked and doubled. 6-2-2. There's a drive. Kind of shaded column. 64 or higher. It's going to get out of here. But it'll be a base hit instead. Base hit into left field. Everett on with a leadoff single. Here comes Derek Bell. 3 for 3 on the day. He's got 3 singles. His average up to 343. 1-1-6. Another base hit. 4th hit of the day for Derek Bell. Everett moves over to 3rd. And Houston starting to rally again here. Here's Jeff Bagwell, who had the big hit. His last time up, a big double. Drove in a run. Pitch to Bagwell. Uh-oh. 6-6-2. Deep drive. Way out of here. A 3-run homer off the bat of Jeff Bagwell. And that pretty much puts the icing on the cake. 12-4 Houston. This Astrodome crowd is besides themselves. Here's Moises Alou. Henry's still out there. 5-4-2. Ground ball to first. Flips it over to Henry covering. 1 away. Sean Berry, 2-4-6. Base hit into center field. Sean Berry. And that's going to put Ben Henry on his B grades. See if we can get one more hitter. Eusebio, 5-1-3. Whoa, 2 balls. 2 balls. 5-5-1. God darn it. He walks him. Everything's falling apart for the Expos. Roll on the end chart. 22. Possible pass ball. Fletcher a 6. Oh, he rolls a 6, but it's still, he blocks it. Nobody moves up. And Ricky Gutierrez is up. We're going to see if he can get him. 4-3-6. Ground ball. This is going to get into left field. Base hit. Here comes Barry. He'll score. It's 13-4. I thought with the pitcher coming up, I thought if I could get Gutierrez, I could get Reynolds or Henry through the inning, but not going to happen. Might as well let him face the pitcher now. 1-6-2. There's a tapper back to the mound. This could be a double play. Oh, he pops it up. He pops it up. So there's 2 away now. That's Biggio, and that means Henry's coming out. Tim Scott will come in to pitch. Tim Scott will face Biggio. Biggio, 1 for 4 on the day. 3-4-2. That's going to be a possible rare play. Nope. Possible hit. And they're not going to get Biggio. I doubt they're going to get him. He's a 5. Oh, they got him. What a bang play at first. And that'll end the inning. But not before they add on 4 more runs. And Houston is bombing the Expos here in Houston, 13-4. Tim Scott will lead it off, but he will not bat. Here comes Rondell White. Rondell White will lead it off. 5-6-1. Ground ball to third. Sean Berry fires it to first, one away. Here's Mike Lansing. 6-2-5. Mike Lansing rips one into the corner. This is going to be extra bases. He'll go in with a double. So Expos not giving up just yet. They've got a man at second for Cliff Floyd. 4-3-3. This is a ground ball to third. He looks Lansing back, fires to first, two away. Marquise Grissom, 1-5-1. Got him on strikes. The inning's over. So Shane Reynolds pitches now into the eighth. Who do I bring in here? Jeff Shaw will come into pitch. Shaw takes the mound for the Expos. 3 2/3 innings pitched in the tournament. It's not a lot of run. Struck out 5. Gave up 4 hits. Pitch to Carl Everett, 1-5-3. Popped him up. Lansing's there, makes the catch, one away. Derek Bell. Bell, 4 for 4 on the day, 4-1-2. This is a ground ball to Cordero. Error check. He's at 35. Oh, he can't make the play. 4-2-3. Bounces to the left of him. By the time he gets to it, Bella's crossed first. They're going to give Cordero the error. So Bella's on for the 4th time, 5th time today. Here's Bagwell, 2 for 4. He homered his last time up, a towering 3-run shot. The pitch, 5-4-2. Ground ball to third. Fires to second for 1. Back to first, not in time. And Bagwell will be on with the fielder's choice. 2 outs, and it's all up to Moises Alou. Alou, 1 for 3. He singled in a run and walked. To Moises Alou, 2-1-6. Little tapper to the left of Cordero. Fires it to first. Got him. Nice play by Cordero. And that ends the inning. We head to the 8th. It is 13-4 in favor of Houston. Shane Reynolds still on the mound. He'll face Larry Walker to lead it off. 2-4-6. There's a strike 3. Reynolds with his 8th strikeout of the day. Moises Alou, 0 for 2. 4-1-2. 4-1-2. Ground ball to first. Or third, I'm sorry. Throws to first. 2 away. And here comes Darren Fletcher. 3-2-6. He lines one over the head of Carl Everett. Fletcher is going to get a triple out of it. A 2-out triple, and that might be it for Shane Reynolds. He rips this one to the deepest part of the ballpark, gets over the head, up against the wall, and gets past Everett. Fletcher, not very fleet of foot, has enough to get himself to third base for a triple. New pitcher coming in for the Astros. It's going to be Bob Scanlon. Scanlon. 2 outs, man at third. Here comes Will Cordero. Cordero 1 for 2. 5-4-4. We're going to have a wild pitch check, or 6-2-8. It's going to be a wild pitch. Oh no! Scanlon uncorks a wild pitch. Runner comes in to score, but that makes it 13-5. Cordero now with nobody on. 6-3-6. He hits one to right field. Short fly ball. Derek Bell comes in, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they get a run, but not nearly enough. It's now 13-5 in favor of the Astros. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Hey Al, how you doing? Got a blowout going here. Sean Berry steps in. He is 3 for 3. He's homered, singled twice, and walked. Mr. Sean Berry, 5-2-2. Fly ball right field. Larry Walker to his right, makes the grab. 1 away. Here comes Tony Eusebio. He is 1 for 3. He's doubled home a couple runs on the day. 5-5-1. He walked him. Eusebio draws a walk. Yes, it does. It does happen. Sometimes it's fun. It can be fun sometimes when they pile it on, but so Eusebio's at first, and we're going to roll on the M chart. It's going to be another wild pitch check, and it gets past. It gets past Fletcher, and Eusebio moves to second. Brings up Ricky Gutierrez. Gutierrez. He's had 3 hits on the day. 3 for 4. 4-4-5. Ground ball short. He'll look Eusebio back. Fires to first. And there's 2 away for Bob Scanlon. I'm going to let Scanlon bat. 6-3-6. Popped him up. It's going to carry out to right field. Walker's there. Makes the catch, and the inning's over. We head to the 9th. And Montreal has some work ahead of them here. Down 8. Sean Berry will lead it off. He's 0 for 3. Struck out twice. Here's the pitch from Scanlon. 1-3-1. He pops him up. Biggio to his right. In the grass. Makes the catch. 1 away. Lenny Webster will pinch hit. No, not Lenny Webster. Yeah. Lenny Webster will come in to pinch hit. 5-6-2. He walked him. So Webster with a pinch hit walk. And there we have a man on. Now, if Mike Lansing can just hit an 8-run homer, he could make this a game. But doubtful what's going to happen. So we're not playing rock and jock here. Lansing's had a pretty good day, 2 for 4, a couple doubles, driven in 3 runs. He got this game started off in a good way for Montreal with a bases loaded, bases clearing double in the second. Put Montreal up 3-0, but that was about the only highlight of the day for them. From there, it was all Houston. Pitch to him, 6-2-4. There's a base hit into the corner. Here comes Webster rounding third. They're going to put the stop sign up. He'll hold. Lansing goes into second with his 3rd double of the day. And Montreal has 2 men on with 1 out for Cliff Floyd. Floyd, 1 for 4. The pitch to Cliff Floyd, 5-2-6. There's a fly ball left field, not deep at all. Loose coming in, makes the grab, fires to the plate. Webster drew the throw, but he stays at third. 2 away. It's all up to Marquise Grissom. Grissom, 1 for 4. 1-5-6. This should do it. He pops him up. First base side, Bagwell there, makes the grab, and the game is over. Montreal wins convincingly, 13-5. Shane Reynolds, whose scoreless inning streak was snapped in this game, still had enough to get the win. He goes to 4-0 in the tournament. Pedro got rocked again. He's 2-2 in the tournament. Bagwell's bat came alive for Houston. That's going to be a scary thing for Montreal going forward. Let's head to the box score and check it out. 17 hits for Houston. 17. 4 for Derek Bell. 3 each for Sean Berry, Ricky Gutierrez. And then Carl Everett and Jeff Bagwell each had a pair of hits. 4 RBIs for Bagwell, 3 for Sean Berry. Their bats were just working overtime today. Montreal looked like they were going to have that offense going, but it got quiet awfully quick. 3 hits for Mike Lansing. He batting leadoff did a good job of getting on. Drove in 3. He was their hitting star today. Fletcher had a pair of hits, scored 3 times. Pitching-wise, Pedro got rocked again. 6 runs in 4 innings pitched, gave up 9 hits. He did strike out 6, but his ERA balloons back up to 7.65 in the tournament. Shane Reynolds' ERA still a minute 0.57. He struck out 8. Gave up 2 runs on 8 hits and 7 2/3 to get the win. And Montreal goes up 1-0 as this series shifts to Montreal Olympic Stadium to see if they can close it out there. But the Expos will send their ace to the mound, Ken Hill, against Mike Hampton in Game 2. Should be a good one. I appreciate you watching. Yeah, I know. Hey, no problem, Al. Thanks a lot for coming in and saying hi. But the Expos have been in this position before. They've went down 1-0 and came back and won the final 2 to take it. So I'm not counting them out yet. But that Houston team's got one hell of an offense. A lot of that has to do with that steroid era. A lot of those late 90s teams were explosive. So I would like to see that Montreal team, if they were in the steroid era, they probably would have been just as unbelievably, because that offense was considered at the time to be a really good offense. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. I will see everybody for Game 2. Yep, they sure did. Sure did. Biggio, Bagwell. Who else see it? All of a sudden I'm drawing a blank. But anyways, yeah. Alright, well, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. A good day.